Yeah, he's crazy. Oops, I just watered that. Okay, today I'm gonna go check the crab pots, and then I'm gonna go north and go to the hot spring, and then I'm gonna go fishing in the lake. Yeah, I can't wait until we can get sprinklers all across our farm. Ooh, wait. Wait. I'm like watering the same plant over and over again. Come on, pick it already. It's so pixelated here that like I can't tell if there's corn or not. Okay, I got all of those, good. Wow, none of these are good? What? Okay, it's your bedtime? Okay, thanks for hanging out, Estee. It's been a while since you've been like super active in chat, but thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to restrain him. He's crazy. He's crazy. I mean, he is fine. He'll be fine. But yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good night. We're gonna regain all of our losses today because we basically had to buy out that the office space for like almost like basically 40,000 gold. So all the money that we made these past few days, I mean these past few farm days, we have to basically recoup our losses. Hey, you know what? Actually, we're gonna go... After this, we're gonna go directly to the bathhouse, recoup. Because I think it's just gonna... Yeah. We're gonna recoup and then go to the lake. Yeah, because once we go to the lake, we can hang out there for a little bit, and then go down to the crab pots, like later on. Okay, we gotta. Today's Sunday. Okay, so today's mushroom day. Oh, wait, this is not it. This one. Nope, not that one either. This one. Sell the rest of them. Okay, today's mushroom day. Hey, good morning, dog. See, mushroom day. Gotta check every other day for the mushrooms. Gonna go up. We'll go to the bathhouse. So shaking these does work a little bit. You might get like a pine cone or whatever. Which is good. You never know when you need a pine cone, right? Oh, camera's down again. Why is Lioness here? You need... I don't like to stay in one place for too long. Cool, man. Oh, look at those worms. Found some worms. Oh, man. I mean, what do we even do for... I'm gonna get rid of it. We don't really need clay. Let's go to the bathhouse. Just enough so that we can... We'll stay there until maybe about 1. And then while we're recouping, I'm gonna check the little ham. He's on his wheel right now. He's peeking. Actually, this is a perfect angle, actually. So you get to see his little bowl. You get to see inside his house a little bit, and then also you get to see him if he goes on his wheel. Which you can see him like peek out, and then you can see the wheel rotate whenever he's on it. So. What's up, Linus? You need to go take a shower? Go take a shower, bro. It's free, I think. Yeah, see, we can go from here. Maybe go fishing for like 8 hours, and then bring it home. Yeah, see this lake? What's up, Sebastian? How you doing, man? Maybe like this side is good. Maybe? Like right there. Right in that spot. I think it's good. Perfect, 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 perfect. Nice, got a bullhead. Plus rusty spur. Cool. Love me some fall fishing. Largemouth bass. All this jewelry. Cool. I think we actually have that already. If I'm not mistaken, I think we have that already. All's well that ends well. Wow, it bamboozled me. I didn't even have to move. Carp! Mike! Hey, Linus is hanging out over here too. I mean, where's a good spot that we can just go fishing that you can't normally? There we go. Should be a good spot. I say that and I get a green algae. What the heck? It's probably a carp. Oh no, chub. Usually, like the really lazy ones are the carps for some reason. I don't understand. Or the easier ones to catch are the carps. They usually tend to stay on the bottom. Like, you can already tell like which ones are which. Like just kind of by how they behave in the capture screen. Nice. It literally just wore out too. See, there we go. Perfect. Oh my god, what a waste of a treasure chest. It's just 4 wood pieces. Man, I can't believe Christmas is in 1 week. Like, that's actually kind of crazy to think about, right? It's actually super crazy to think about. Like, the holiday season seriously does sneak up on you. Like, I thought Thanksgiving snuck up on us. Actually, no, this one, Christmas didn't come quite as quickly as Thanksgiving did in November. Like, for some reason, it felt like I blinked and it was Thanksgiving. Like, in November. It was crazy. This one's not quite as bad. Like, I'm still, for the most part, counting down until my break and everything. Just that I do have a lot of stuff to do during that break. Oh, you think the year went fast? I think only these last 2 months went by fast. Other than that, like, this year was actually kind of slow. I just didn't do quite as much as I thought I wanted to do, which is unfortunate, because I did want to get some stuff done, but, you know, like, doesn't always happen. You know? I mean, I did wanna, one of my goals, I don't know, like, I wanted to make more videos, like, actual vlogs and stuff, like, but I stopped really in, like, July. Like, I didn't really have, like, I know that I owe you guys, like, a TwitchCon video, but to be honest, I don't think I actually filmed too much at TwitchCon, just because I kind of wanted to be there to enjoy, you know, myself. Because I've never been to it. Like, I know I could have documented it, but, like, you know, not quite as comfortable doing that yet. I think I'm just really bad at vlogging in public. It's weird because I do like talking, like, you know, like, for right now, I'm just, like, talking, it feels like I'm just talking to myself, which is, like, it's reasonable, right? But, like, doing it out in public is different. You know, talking to yourself in public is way different than doing it by yourself in, like, a closed arena. You know what I mean? Like, I know that, you know, like, Jenna doesn't, like, Jenna Marbles doesn't like to vlog out in real life quite as much. She only vlogs out in real life when Julian is with her. Like, other than, but Julian, like, he's more extroverted, so, like, he likes to vlog. He's comfortable vlogging by himself, like, out in public. Whereas I feel like I'm more like Jenna. I don't really like, when I'm by myself, I don't like vlogging by myself. If I want to vlog, I would like to vlog with people that I'm kind of familiar with. So, like, I don't know, like, there are some friends where I don't feel like like they kind of look at me weird for vlogging, but, like, when I was in college, like, people didn't care that I vlogged, and I think that helped a lot in terms of, like, learning how to be comfortable. Like, I liked that, because my roommates knew that I was vlogging, and they were, like, they didn't look at me and be like, oh, you're vlogging right now? It's like, oh, like, I don't want to be on camera. Like, they were totally fine with being on camera. They were, like, you know, they would say hi to the camera like I would say hi to you guys, you know? So it's like, it was kind of like, it was good. But, you know, some of the friends that I have now, they still kind of don't really understand it, and so they just kind of either avoid being on camera, which I understand, and some people don't like that. But then others, they'll be like, oh, you're vlogging, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, you know, yeah. But I mean, that's real life, so that's reasonable. I want to get this up to, like, this before I go try to get the treasure chest. Perfect. We're getting a lot of treasure chests today. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go check the. Oh, there's a spot right there to go fishing. That's too far away from anything to actually go fishing in that one. We're gonna go down here, and we're gonna check our crab traps. even know there were stairs over there. We should have enough time. I don't know what these are for. Someone lived here once. It's very useful, thank you. Like, can I sell them? Are they worth anything? Let me get rid of... No, let me get rid of this and get rid of this. Did I put one in there already? See, some of them I can't really tell that I put stuff in there. I'm just gonna assume that I did. But yeah, I feel like this year just kind of slipped by me, just like in terms of like, I feel like I really didn't do too much. Which I mean is okay. Like there, you know, it's 100% okay to not, you know, to kind of have more of a chill day, I guess. Which is, oh, do I need that? Oh, well, too late. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the second half of my year felt a lot better than the first half. Second half, I don't know. I mean, there was TwitchCon, right? TwitchCon was a big one. I think TwitchCon was like probably the highlight of my year this year. Oh, inventory full. Okay, I gotta sell my stuff. TwitchCon was definitely probably one of the highlights of my year. Because, I mean, how can you beat meeting Jenna Marbles, right? Like, that is like, just meeting her by herself, like just alone, that alone is really something. Just because I feel like, you know, I've been watching her for a long time, and you know, it's just like, to finally meet somebody that you've been watching, you know, like, you've only seen them, you know, like that, like, on social media and stuff, like, are they a real person? Like, it feels weird, right? Like, when you finally meet somebody, like, famous, it's kind of a crazy feeling, you know, and I think it's great. And it helped a lot that she was like really nice, you know, like I'm super glad that she, you know, like, I'm sure she would be like that though, because she doesn't seem like she'd be a bad person. Like, I know I know that a lot of people, like, there are some famous people who are like, you know, they're either rude or like they're rude, you know, and they're not a nice person in real life, and so. For the most part, I can say the people that I follow, like on the internet or whatever, they're generally, I feel like if I met them in real life, they would be nice people for the most part. Like, I don't really think I follow anybody that's like rude. So I feel like I don't really have to worry about it too much, which is good, because I don't want to. You know, if I have a bad feeling about a person, I generally just, you know, if I just don't like that type of, like, behavior, like, you know, I'm not gonna, generally I won't be following that type of person, so. I mean, okay. It's blackberry season right now, the bushes are full of them. I want to pick some, but I lost my basket. Can you help me? With what? Do I have to find you the basket? Oh my god. Okay. Get one of these. Blackberry. Spiceberry. I can get blueberry, right? I can make blueberry jam. Jammy, jam, jam, jam. Wait, I have enough. Do I have enough for this? Oh, thank God. I almost sold that. Okay, since it's raining. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, look at that. All these bushes are full of berries, which is good. Time to pick some berries. Oh my God, she put one out here too. I didn't even see that. Oh good. Oak resin. I think we're gonna go scavenging today. So we haven't done that in quite some time. Plus we need to find Linus's blueberry basket, so. And plus like I think all these bushes are full of like berries, so it would be a perfect time to like look for them. You know what I mean? Like just go through the bushes. You know, collect what we need to collect, see if we can find his basket. If not, you know, we're good. Perfect, see? Plus, then we can make a lot of blackberry jam. Blackberry jam. We have all morning to go look around. Oh, so good. Yeah, cut through all this tall grass. Get more berries. Perfect. See, this is good, man. A good day to scavenge today. Plus, we're still looking for the mayor's shorts or whatever. We still weren't able to find them. Which I don't know where you would misplace your shorts, but okay, I mean, to each his own, I'm not gonna judge. Do you have a top hat? I kinda want a top hat. 23 blackberries. Not too bad, not too bad. We got a pretty good haul. Here's another berry. We got also this. Nice, perfect. Okay, and then we'll go down here, see if there's anything down here we can scavenge. Oh, look at all those berries. Oh my God. Perfect. Feels good, man. Like, look at that. So many berries. Oh, perfect. There's one more tree over here, too. One more bush, and then there's one up here. So each of these bushes have 2, so many up here. Whew! Man, we got a good haul of berries. We got 38 now. That's it for up here? Good. Anything up here? Nope. Okay. Did we scavenge down here for berries? Not yet, because I would have chopped through all this. What's this one? 40? Look at that. Doing very well today. I think that's it. I think we picked all those. Because I think we went around the top half of this area. God, stop. I don't know if we need the fiber, but it's always good to... Oh, one more. 42. Dang, man. We literally just... Oh my God. 43? Oh my God. That's one. There we go. 2. Oh, one more. Oh my God. Okay. 46 berries, man. We're really going ham right now. We're supposed to look for his basket. Where am I gonna find his basket? Maybe it's up north. I don't foresee it being down here. Because Linus never hangs out on the beach. So why would it be down here? Oh, there's this. It's clay. What a waste. Oh, we gotta check our crab pots anyway, so it's okay. It's okay that we're down here. Perfect. 46 berries, and then we still have the northern half, like this upper half, to go to check for stuff, which is good. Still got a lot to do. We got plenty of energy left. Let's do it. Soggy newspaper. What are these? Is there anything in those? Nope. Oh, another berry. Another berry bush. There we go. Another one. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. See, I keep forgetting I need to, like, chop this, or I need to mine that so I can... Yeah, so I can grab that. Grab all those down there. Tree. Wow, 52 berries. Dang, we're really going right now. Oh my god, 54. I don't foresee there being a berry. Yeah, it's not here. Good. Like there's. Okay. We're good. We're making some. We're getting some good stuff right now. Today is just scavenging day, so I don't have to worry about fishing or anything and using up my energy. Just kind of wanna. I kind of want to just chill and explore a little bit. How's it? Is that a clue to where we can find your blueberry basket? What does it look like? Whoa! Let me hitch a ride! Man, the sounds in this game are so satisfying. What is this? What is that? I mean, now that I've touched it, will I die? Okay, I think that's it. Cool. What you gonna do with the berries? Hey, A1, how's it going? We're gonna make some jam. We're gonna make some jam. So it's like basically like free supplies to make jam. We have 3 things of jam, so we have 3 preserve. Oh, there's one right here. How do I get there? Oh, that's the bus stop. How are you doing, man? It's been a long time. What you been up to? Oh, there's one right here. Oh, there's one right behind the berry. Oh, how do I get that? No! Who put these here? Oh my god. Dang it. There's one berry tree there's one berry bush that's right there. Wait, can I not go this way? Oh, I can. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, feels good, man. I found... Oh, there's his basket. Oh! I found his basket. Cool. Let's See, I like watching this game, and I've been addicted to Black Ops 4 and Pokemon. Like, Pokemon... what's it called? Let's Go Pikachu, or Let's Go whatever. Let's Go Eevee. Have you been playing that? That's cool. I mean, if I had a Switch, I might play it, but I don't have a Switch, so it's quite unfortunate. But I'm glad. Yeah, I really like playing this game. It's very relaxing. Plus today it's Monday, so I was like, I kind of didn't want to play anything too intensive today. Wait, can I not talk to Linus now? Where's his basket? My basket, thank you. This means a lot to me. You're welcome. Yeah. So if I had a Switch, I might play, but yeah. I do some stuff. Hey, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. We're just chilling right now. How are you doing? I went scavenging and I got 68 berries. Holy crap, man. That's some good stuff, man. All the bushes were very plentiful today. So, it's good. We're gonna have that on supply. I need to make some more, what are these called? Kegs? Because I think we can make some more beer and faster, because we have a lot of hops. I'm good. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing okay, you know. Christmas is next week. You know, get some time off from work and stuff like that. It's good, man. I can't wait. You know, I'm kind of like, I need the time off, you know. I want to relax a little bit, just chill, you know. Let me sell that. But yeah, how about you? You guys have any plans for like the holidays? You guys going anywhere? You doing anything fun? Like I'm not really doing anything. I think I'm gonna be here all weekend or all week. So I'm just gonna be chilling. You know, stream a few days, hang out with family. So that's pretty much all I'm doing. Like I don't really have any big plans. Like no travel plans, because I just tend to not travel too much anyway. So it's all good. Yeah, but as you can see, we had... Oh, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Let's see, I'll be gaming and with family. Probably just playing some Stardew and Fortnite. That sounds like, I mean, that sounds like fun too, you know? It's all good, everyone to each his own, right? Yeah, for the most part, yeah, I really... Oh my god, no, don't eat that. Yeah, I'm still learning this game. Like, I started getting into this recently, because our friend Tabby loves playing this game, and I really needed something to relax to. So it turns out I'm not going to be playing Heroes of the Storm anymore, because I don't want to invest any more time into a game that's practically dead. I mean, and they said it themselves, like that they're stopping like support for that game. So I was just getting into it too. Like that's the big bummer about any game. Like I don't like it when games like they stop giving support to the game, you know, like especially when I'm like just getting into it, right? So it's like it's kind of a bummer, you know. And I normally don't play MOBAs, but I was really enjoying Heroes of the Storm. Let's see, do you play multiplayer? This is a multiplayer map actually. It's just that it's for me, Jack, and Tabby right now. So I mean, we do have one more space, but I think we're just gonna keep it within the squad. Let's see, can't wait to see the Steam sales. And why are they stopping? I think it's because, I mean, they've pulled some devs off of it and moved them onto different games, like Blizzard games and everything. So, but yeah, thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Whoops, dropped 10 cents. Thank you, I appreciate it. We're gonna call you Z, okay? We're gonna call you Z, because you got that Z at the end of your name, so we're gonna call you Z, okay? So thank you, Z, for the 10 biddies. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. But yeah, so they're stopping support for Heroes because they wanna move some of the devs and move them onto a different game, like a different Blizzard game, just because Heroes is not very, it's not a very popular game, I guess, amongst their library of games. So they figured, you know, the community in that game is dying, so they're not going to really give it any more updates and anything. They're just going to let it die on its own, which kind of sucks, because I've been playing it every now and then, like on the stream, like for the past few weeks, and I was really getting into it. But I'm actually really kind of disappointed that they're stopping it, because I can foresee that game being like really, really, you know, strong. You know what I mean? Like, it has the potential. You wanted to try it? I mean, the thing is, you can still play it. Dear Kona, 1 week from today, we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, I can set up a Grange display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on quality and diversity of your display. Fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it, Mayor Lewis. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, the thing is, you can still play it. I mean, it'll still be open. It's not like you can't play it. It's just that there's not going to be any new updates, and it's just going to be like, they just, they're not really going to do anything. No events. All of the esports events have been canceled, which, I mean, I get it. There was barely any esports scene in Heroes, but, like, honestly, like, the way that I see it is that they needed to get new players to play. Oh, currently the bot is down. It will be back up tomorrow. It's been down for a few days, and so sorry about that. The bot will be back tomorrow. This is the bot right now. Here, wait, where is it? This is the bot. There's no bot in chat right now. So this is the bot. The SD card is corrupted, so I have to replace it. So I have one on order. But yeah, sorry about that. It'll be back tomorrow once I get everything programmed and ready to go, so yeah. But yeah, for the most part, yeah. The SD card just like pooped out on me. It was really disappointing, because I was like, what the heck? Like, I've never had that happen before. Like, I can't even salvage the card, like, at all. Like, it's completely a goner. Like, I literally had to buy a new card, because I can't even reformat it and like use it for anything else. It's literally like, it's literally a dead SD card. So I don't know how that happened. Like, I've never had a SD card die on me like that. It's ridiculous. It must have burned out or something, because the Raspberry Pi that I run it on runs 24 hours. So like 24/7. So it's like, I guess it, stuff like that shouldn't be running. Like, it's basically like the hard drive for the, Raspberry Pi. So like, I understand it. Like, maybe it's not really designed to be running 24/7. That's why it also crashes every other month. Like, my bot crashes every now and then, because it's like, it's not meant to stay alive for 24 hours, It's like, it's a Raspberry Pi. I mean, you can do it, it's just not recommended. Yeah, I don't know how people do it, it's crazy. But yeah. Like, you guys know, I don't, like, for the most part, I don't really play MOBAs. Like, I don't, like, I just, like, playing that type of game is not really, like, my forte. Like, I don't think, like, people, like, I don't think optimally for how MOBAs are played, Like, I don't have that type of game mentality of how to play that game. For some reason it just doesn't click very well. Like, I'd have to practice a lot to get into the mindset of playing that type of game. Which means, like, I would have to dedicate a lot of time, and I was actually really, that's the thing, like, we got a purple mushroom. Like, I was honestly, seriously enjoying playing Heroes, like, a lot. I was really enjoying it. In the small time that, I mean, it's not that, like, but the thing is, like, I was really enjoying learning the characters, like, this time around. Like, I've played it, like, every now and then, but for some reason, this time it just really clicked for me, and I was honestly just really enjoying it. But I'm just kind of sad that they're taking it away. Like, they're not really lending, they're gonna stop basically. Yeah. I mean, it can be really fun. Like, I'll give it that. Like, the past few weeks I've been playing it like once a week on the stream, and you know, I have been enjoying it a lot. So, like, it gets some, it's not like the type of game that I would normally just choose to play, but like, you know, since we were playing it, I was really enjoying it, you know, and it actually surprised me a little bit. It surprised me that I did like it. Hey, Misk, how's it going? How you doing, bud? You streaming tonight? Oh, we got 78 berries. That feels so good. Alright, what are we doing today? Oh my god, we have half our energy, which means we should go... Okay, we should go up north, go sit in the bathhouse for like 2 seconds, and then go fishing. Just woke up putting my makeup on for the stream. Hell yeah, I feel it. Oh, is ham cam down again? Sounds good to me. Some good stuff right there. This guy's like peeping behind like these barrels, like waiting for people to come out of the bathhouse. What a weirdo. Linus is kind of creepy. But yeah, good morning to you. But yeah, I'm honestly like, I'm super sad about like Heroes. Like, I was gonna play it on Friday, but after like I was in voice chat with the Worm Squad and like off stream, and I was just like, you know, I was gonna play it, and then they mentioned it, and I was like, oh dang man, like I just like turned off the game because I don't want to spend any more time on a game that I know that's, you know, even the company is giving up on it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to waste my time playing a dead game. It's basically a dead game. You know, like, if they're not gonna update it anymore, why would I play it? I know technically it's like, oh, that's kind of dumb, because, like, what if somehow we can, like, revive it? Like, you know, we can get some people to play it, and we can just, like, have fun with it. But then it's like, then maybe they'll bring back support for it once they, you know, once they see it, like, that people are playing it again. But I'm like, that's kind of dumb, like... I mean, if I still enjoy it, maybe I'll go back to it and play it a little bit, but it is a little discouraging, I guess, to see that. I guess maybe one of these days we'll play it. So apparently I talked to Benz, and he said he'd be willing to play some PUBG this week, because the new map, the snow map, came out recently, and we haven't played PUBG in a long time, and I'm kind of looking forward to it because, like, I'm just looking forward to it because it's been so long, and I, you know, like, I just want to like pick up things, and, you know, because I've kind of had enough of Call of Duty, you know, like, we had our fun with Call of Duty and it was fine, but, like, you know, that kind of, you know, I'm more used to playing PUBG and that, you know, the way their battle system is. Like, it feels a little bit more my style than, like, Call of Duty, because I don't really like the movements, I don't like, it gets some getting used to, you know, and I don't really like the bullet spread. I mean, to be fair, I played PUBG before I played Fortnite, so I'm more used to it. I actually like, other than how buggy it is, I do like the system, the battle system, a lot better in PUBG than I do in any of those games. It seems, I mean, with that, if you take away all the bugs, which I get it, the biggest thing that PUBG has going for it is that it's like the reason why a lot of people hate it is because it's so buggy. Like, I get it, okay, I get it. But, like, if you really think about it, like, like all the other stuff that they have in it, it's actually pretty well done. Like, you gotta be kind of honest a little bit. Like, it's actually kind of well done. Like, out of all the games, I feel like the audio system in it is a little bit, like, I think it's probably the best one out of all of, like, out of the 3. Right? Because you have, like in Fortnite, like the audio, at least last time I played it, the audio system was so bad. Like, it's like, I can't tell how far the steps away, you know, I can't tell where anybody is because it just sounds like they're right next to me, and I don't hear them until they're right next to me or something like that, and it's just like, it's so, like, I don't like that. Like, I liked the, how, like, kind of more tactical it is. Because I feel like Fortnite endgame is all about build battles, and I don't like that, because I don't think like that. I don't think about building stuff. I just want to, like, hide behind something and kill stuff like that. Like, just, like, learning that aspect of building in Fortnite it was a little bit too much for me. Like, I just don't think like that. I know technically it's like, oh, it just needs practice and you just need to learn how to do it, and I'm just like, and then you'd be good at it, but I'm like, well, like, I'd rather just tactically approach it and just, you know, get kills like that than, you know, anything else. Because let's be honest, when I first played Fortnite, I was actually okay, only because nobody knew how to build. I didn't know how to build, so people were playing Fortnite like they were playing PUBG. And so, like, I actually did pretty well my first week of playing it, and then I stopped playing it for a little bit, and I came back and I played it again, but, like, it basically turned into, like, at that point, everyone learned that it was basically, you had to learn how to build, and once you learn how to build, you're on, like, a different level than people who were just, you know, starting to play it, and I'm just like, no, forget it. I don't wanna have to learn a new skill just to play a game like this, you know, like that, you know? It's like, if I wanted to die as often as I did in Fortnite, I would just play PUBG. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of other games where I can die quickly. You know, it's like, there's a lot of games that I can die quickly in that I don't need to play Fortnite and get laughed at like, by 13-year-olds, you know what I mean? Like, I'm all good with that, I'm good. Last time I played Fortnite was season 4 and then I was over it. Like, I mean, to each his own. Fortnite is a very good, I mean, it's a very well-built game, like, for what it is. I just think, I just like the more tactical approach of PUBG. I'm not saying that Fortnite is a bad game. Fortnite is good. Like, it's, you know, there's not, you know, it's a very well-built game, and, you know, people don't really complain about Fortnite about its bugs and everything, so it's very good. It's very stable, you know, and they have a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of content going out for it, but for the most part, it's just, I don't, you know, I'm not gonna say one is better than the other, it's just that I like the more tactical approach. Yeah. And I just don't want to dedicate any time to it, because it's like, you would have, honestly, I guarantee that most of you guys would, I guarantee that if I played Fortnite and I started streaming Fortnite, you guys would be so bored of it, because it's like, you guys wouldn't watch me play Fortnite, because I'd be so bad at it that you guys would just leave. Like, guaranteed. I'm so bad at Fortnite. Like, and it would be like that for a long time, because it would be like that for a very, very long time, because it's just, I don't play most games off stream. Like, the only time I play games is literally when you guys see me play, like, right now, like, on stream. So, in order for me to get any better at Fortnite, I would have to play more often than just playing it on stream, which I don't want to do. Like, it's just, like, honestly, if I wanted to die as often as I did in Fortnite, I would just play another game, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to die, like, instantaneously in Fortnite, like, landing in a bad spot and not getting loot. I think that was the kicker for me. Because, like, there was some point in the game, I don't know what season it was, because I didn't really care, but, like, there was a point when one of the patches or whatever, like, or at least, I don't know, a long time ago, where it's like when I dropped into a town, I would loot 3 houses and I would not get a single gun. It was ridiculous. And I would literally die because I could not find a gun anywhere. Like, it just didn't really seem fair to me. And that was like, I want to say like 70% of my matches. I would land and I would not get a gun. I would not get anything. So I'm just like, forget it. I'm not gonna die like, if I wanted to die like this, you know, it's just like, you know, there's plenty of other ways for me to do that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to play a game where I just die instantaneously, you know what I mean? It just didn't seem like a fair fight to me. You know? Just that was just a bad time. You could just say that I have bad luck, but it's just like a game like that where it's like majority of the time I wasn't landing and not getting weapons, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's ridiculous. I just, you know, I couldn't stand it. See, that happened a lot when I played squads and we would land this. Yeah, like these would be like really, really big, like heavily populated like areas. Like people would land there, and so like I would land at the same house every single time. You cannot tell me that it's like, oh, it's because you landed at different houses, and it's like you know what? It's like, you know, whatever. It's like I would literally land like to find in the same 3 houses, and I would still not find weapons in every single match. It's just like, what kind of RNG is that? When it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be randomized where you can find weapons in any place, but somehow I wasn't finding any weapons regardless of where I landed. You know what I mean? It's like, that kind of seems kind of ridiculous to me. But whatever, it's just, I just didn't like that. You know, at least in PUBG, like, if I looted 2 houses in a really heavily, like, populated area, like, I would find at least a pistol. You know, like, the loot system, I feel like, there's a lot of stuff you could loot in PUBG, but, yeah. So I just liked it better. Like, I want to at least have some sort of like fighting chance. Like, you give me no weapon in Fortnite, I'm basically dead. Like, there's no way I can fight that. But you give me no weapon in I mean, at least you give me like a little bit of a weapon in PUBG, and you know, you do something. I die so much in PUBG. Like, I die a lot in PUBG too. It's not like I'm saying that like the same thing doesn't happen to me, but at least, you know, like, I want to have a fighting chance. That's the thing that I just don't like about, like, Fortnite. It's like, majority of the time, I would land and I would get nothing, and I would just die and not have a fighting chance. Like, it's just not fair, you know what I mean? Like, I want to at least play a little bit. If I got a gun and I died, okay, that's fine. That's not a big deal. Like, I get it. I just wasn't good enough, you know? Like, I just need to get better. But like, if I died just because like I died, it's not fun. You know, like when you just die instantaneously, it's not fun. Like, I don't want to die like because I died, you know? There we go. I know I'm like complaining about it and whatnot, but it's like, it's, ooh, what the heck? Level 10 fishing. Okay, crab pots no longer require bait. Mariner crab pots no longer produce junk items. I mean, either way is kind of okay. But if we don't have bait out, then I don't have to worry about re-putting them out, so. But if we have no junk, which one is better, Mariner or Lure Master? I mean, bait is cheap, so I feel like crab pots no longer produce junk is fine with me. Yeah, let's do that one. I think I die a lot. I think either way I die a lot, but somehow when I play other games that isn't shooters, I live more. I feel it. Sorry, I didn't wait for you guys to respond, but I ended up just getting the mariners, because, like, bait is cheap, and we generally get a lot of it anyway, so, like, we still have this much, and it's like 5 gold per thing, so I don't think I really need to worry about it. Okay, let's just go fishing. We need to get some money. We've been getting wrecked. We've been getting wrecked so much. Oh, look at these berries. Oh, wait, there's one more. Let's see. They give you money for updating on here? What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean updating? Give you money for updating? Wait, in the game? For upgrading? Oh, no, they give you money for, Wait, which... Wait, what did I pick? Wait, did it? Oh, we got an acorn. Hell yeah. Wait. I mean, because I put it in the thing, right? So you mean when I sold the thing? Wait, what do you mean by when I picked the thing? Which thing? I hate that they aren't anchored, so it's like I pick them up every time and it's just so annoying. There we go. Oh, okay, so that's not updating. That's like, so that's like, they give, like, it's not updating, it's like when you sell stuff. So when I put it in that little box, like, I put items in that little box, it shows the items that I've sold. So that box is where I put all the stuff that I want to sell. So it'll tell me, like, that's where I get that money. Hold on. This is how you do it. So you grab your mouse, you hover over here, and then you grab 2 fingers, and then you just go like this. You just tap them both until you get the desired amount of items that you want. Perfect. A+ for effort. I'm crazy, I know. Okay, let's take this and put that in there. Perfect. Yeah, so that's what I've sold the previous day. Like, once you have to put everything inside the little box, and then once that happens, you can sell it. Yeah. And so it'll give you a summary of everything that you sold that the day before. So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, should I stay here or should I go to the river? Maybe I should go to the river. Let's go to the river. Yeah. So you wanna go fishing or whatever, like whatever you can. Is that a puppy in the window? What is that? Oh, look at all these berries that are just hanging out here. And there's a berry. Ooh, there's berries here. Oh, hell yeah. Perfect. And then we'll just go fishing here. Oh, man. Oh, geez, come on. I'm gonna lose this one. Come on, buddy. Stay still for me. Stay still for me. Come on. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah. Yeah, let me check on Harry real quick, because I'm not sure. I don't know where he is. I just want to make sure he didn't escape, because he was trying earlier. Oh, it's already 12. What the heck? Okay, you know what? This is my last day. I didn't even realize it was past midnight already. I should have already stopped my stream, but this is fine. Let me just finish out this day and finish out, like, fishing. I mean, we actually, no, we could just stop right now, like, because it'll just not save this day. Nah, that's fine. I'll just finish it. Yeah, time went fast. It's already past midnight right now. Jeez, this is a catfish. It's crazy. Oh no, tiger trout. Nice. Catfish is a little bit faster, I think. Tiger trout is a little harder to catch. It's a little hard to catch, but not as bad as the catfish. The catfish is like it'll bounce everywhere. It's so unpredictable. Oh. Tilapia? Nope. Walleye. Yeah, but I'm really liking the ham cam, the new ham cam. It's really nice. I just need to wait for them to give me a new infrared light for the other side. Because as you can tell on the right side, your guys' right side, if you're viewing the camera right now, it's hard to see, that a little bit harder to see. It's a little darker on that side. There should be another infrared light that shines on that side, but it's the one that's on the camera right now is not working, and so I had to message them and be like, hey, can you send me another one, because it's not working and it's supposed to have 2 working lights. That's what the package said. Yes. So yeah. I mean, they tried to help me to get it to work, but it didn't work, so it's not a huge detriment. Like I just need it to work. I mean, the camera does work by itself. It's just that I would like it to be a little. I like the infrared on the other side to, you know, because you buy a camera with infrared, you know, and it comes with 2 lights. You expect both of them to work. So if it's defective, then they need to send me another one. Which is no big deal. Their customer service is really good, so. But they said like a week, like to deliver it. I'm like, a week? I was like, can I just reorder it from Amazon and just return this old one? This bad one? Are walleyes expensive? Okay, gold ore. But yeah, Harry was being really, really active today, which surprised me. Kona the best? Thank you, I appreciate it, miss. I appreciate it a lot. So when's PUBG? I haven't planned it with Ben's yet, but soon. It'll be sometime this week. Yeah, I'm gonna post my holiday schedule on Discord, like probably on Friday, just to let you guys know what the schedule is for streaming. I think, if anything, it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe a little bit earlier in the day. Like, I'll probably start streaming at like, maybe like 5 or 6, like 5 maybe. Like, it'll be like the old Sunday stream, so it'll be a little bit longer of a stream, just to like celebrate the holidays and stuff like that. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Depends if my parents have any plans for our family. I don't think so, because my parents have to work. I don't have to work because so that'll probably be the holiday schedule, and I think I have to work on the 31st. So I thought about maybe streaming in the morning, but I was like, I don't think any of you guys are gonna be awake to watch me stream, and I'll be pretty tired. I'm not a morning person, so I thought about it and I was like, you know what, if I ever had to stream full time, I don't know if I would ever do a night, I don't know if I'd ever do a morning stream, just because it's like, I'd be so dead tired. Like, I think I do like night streams better. Oh, I like this song. This is like my favorite, like one of my favorite, or one of my newer favorites, for like these, what is it? These copyright-free music. It's like one of my favorites. It's so good. Like, this beat is nice, man. I know, you guys are like, what do you mean? It's copyright-free music. Like, what the heck? Like, some of this music is pretty good. Like, wow. It's so good. I think it's like partly because of the vocals, like, that are like kind of in it. And this part, it's good, man. It's really chill. Okay, Harry is hiding behind his wheel at this moment, so sorry for those of you guys who missed it. He was really active earlier, like at around, like about 2 hours ago. He was pretty active. He was trying to escape, actually. It was really funny. There might be a clip of it somewhere. But yes, KonaBot will be back online tomorrow. I mean, earliest tomorrow, because I'm getting a new SD card for the bot. I just have to upload it, make sure everything runs okay. But it will be 5 times the points starting whenever I can get it online. Either today or... Oh god. I should have done... Why do I keep throwing away the thing? I could get quartz from that. Right? That's what Tabby said, that you can get quartz from CDs. You know, Ben's told me, like, if I'm gonna play MOBAs, I should just play League, and I was like, I don't really want to get into that. Like, it just seems like a bad idea, because I know, like, I already know that the community is toxic, and so it's like, I don't want to get into that, you know? Like, I tried playing Dota and I didn't like it. I'm really sad about Heroes still. Like, it's really sad. Like I feel like I always get into games. Like I get really into games that are like about to die. Like is that a sign? Am I bad news for games? Like should I not be playing games, like certain games, because if I play them it must mean they're dead. If I enjoy them it must mean that they're gonna die soon. It's like I am cursed. Shoot. I was not paying attention to that. Bad omen, Kona-chan. Oh my god, you're right, you're right. I'm bad news for most games. Oof. No, but but seriously, like when I was a kid, I played I don't know if you guys know what this game is, but it's called Survival Project. Is a very short-lived game actually. Like I have yet to meet somebody who has heard of that game before. It was kind of along the same like realm of like Gunbound. I don't know if anybody even played Gunbound either, but like it was that type of like, or it's like it was during that time period where Gunbound was really popular and MapleStory. Like Survival Project was another one of those like games that, what the freak, that people played, and I really enjoyed it. But like I played it for like 2 weeks and then it shut down. I really am bad. Like I am really, you know, I've had such like experiences with that and it's just so funny. Like that was the first game that ever shut down on me while I was getting into it. Like I was just like, really? Yeah, Survival Project was really fun. I mean, you can Google it. There are some private servers and stuff that like people can play on. Since the game is dead, okay, I have a question about that, right? Like there are some games that are like they're legitimately like the servers are no more. Can you still, like, I know that playing private servers are generally like it's against TOS to stream it on. Like it's literally against TOS on Twitch to stream like to stream that type of game, like private servers and stuff like that. But what if the game is already dead and the only way to play a certain game is to play it private, like a private server? Like, can you do that? Like if the game is already dead, like it's not like you're promoting, I don't know. It's probably a bad argument because it's just like, oh, because technically it's illegal to do that, so you shouldn't be able to do that. And I'm like, okay, fine, that's reasonable. I'm not gonna argue about that. Like, technically it's illegal to take like game files that don't belong to you and make a server out of it, because usually those private servers are for profit, and so it's like you're basically, you never supported the original one, so wait, what do you mean inventory full? Oh, I need to go to sleep, shoot. I mean in-game too. Oh, no, don't. Oh my god, I almost threw away my copper ores. Oh my god, I need to, you know what, let's do these berries then. Put this away. I need 1 hop. Put it in there, and then let's go to bed. I don't have any more time. There we go. Sleep. Cool. Alright, that's the last day for today. Let's see, we got about 3K in fishing. That's not too bad. Total, we got... Yeah, I'm thinking these... how much do we get? Yeah, catfish is worth 300 Gs each. So that's not bad. It's actually probably the highest fish that we have to sell anyway.